Have you ever wondered how the symbols and icons of ancient cultures came to represent their deities and religious practices? Today, we delve into the fascinating world of Minoan culture, exploring the symbolic representations of their religion and the powerful archetype of the Great Mother. Our journey begins with the Minoan civilization's religious iconography. Unfortunately, the texts of this ancient civilization remain undeciphered, leaving us to rely on their richly symbolic artwork. Through these works, we discern the significant role of the Great Mother, often represented as a nature goddess. Her original shrines were in caves, and her priestesses were women. She was the mistress of the mountains and wild beasts, with snakes and underworld creatures dedicated to her. Yet birds, particularly doves, also signaled her presence, a symbolism that remained even in later depictions of Aphrodite and Mary, the Holy Spirit's dove. Evidence of her worship dates back to the Stone Age. The Great Mother's image is expressed in the attire of her priestesses, often leaving their breasts exposed, a potent symbol of motherhood. This is further emphasized in artwork depicting nursing animals, an allusion to motherhood and nurturing. These images of cows with calves and goats with kids bear similarities to Greek myths, where a young Zeus, while in Crete, suckled from a goat cow, or bitch creatures representing Gaia, the mother nature responsible for baby Zeus. The bull, a primary symbol of fertility and a sacrificial animal, played a central role in Minoan fertility rituals. It served as an offering to the gods, symbolizing the divine boy lover of the Great Mother. The sacrifice was executed with a double-headed axe, a holy sacrificial instrument. This axe was the tool of the sacred sower and was used with the bull, which stood as a substitute for the fertility god Dionysus. The axe's Neolithic form is still evident in the flint knives used by the Galli of Asia for self-castration, and in the flint knife associated with Set. Over time, the practices of sacrifice, castration, and renunciation shifted from human to animal victims. The bull, bear, and donkey became symbols of the gods Dionysus, Zagreus, Osiris, Tammuz, and other fertility gods. The bull's head was a symbolic substitute for the sacrifice of the phallus, hence its horns became a phallic symbol. In Egypt, the bull's head was forbidden to eat and was thrown into the Nile, aligning with the myth that describes the phallus of Osiris disappearing in the Nile after being cut off. The connection between the phallus and the head is a crucial stage in the mythological development of consciousness. They represent each other, and the bull's head can be seen as a symbol of the human phallus. This substitution becomes more understandable considering that the bull still appears as an archetypal symbol of masculinity and fertility in modern dreams. In Crete, the original fertility ritual was performed by the Great Mother and her boy lover, culminating in the sacrifice of the sun. But over time, this was replaced with the sacrifice of the bull symbol of the sun. These individual details only gain meaning when united into the bigger picture, the archetypal dominance of the Great Mother. Like elsewhere, the Great Mother deity of Crete, Demeter of the Greeks, is both the mistress of the underworld and the goddess of death. The dead are her property. Her earthly womb is the womb of the dead, but she is also the source of all life. In summary, through the exploration of Minoan religious symbols and practices, we've uncovered the powerful influence of the Great Mother archetype, her role in fertility rituals, and the evolution of these rituals over time. We've seen how the bull, a symbol of fertility, became a central figure in religious sacrifices, and how the connection between the phallus and the head played a significant part in the mythological development of consciousness. These insights offer a fascinating glimpse into the ancient world of the Minoans and their rich, symbolic religious culture.